Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you. Look at lines. Week 2, right around the corner. Even though week 1's not over, we still got the second half of the Cowboy game here. It's what we got, a minute left here, a little less. And we got Monday Night Football tomorrow. Hit the like button while you're here. You can do that. And why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you hit the like button? Become a premium channel member here. Super duper. But I can throw that all in the comment section. Let's not worry about that. Let's we'll get into the business of the business. Let's start off here. Actually, you know what? I'll put the season pass in the chat for you if anybody's interested. Want to get on board. But here we go. Thursday night. We're jumping right in. Vikings. This was a 7. And then I was just adding stuff for the week. And it was, I got to say, it was on the 4th, it was a 6.5. Then I went to a 7. Now it's a 7.5. So there is that. We have movement. You know what? This is a premium pick. So I can't give away. I'm going to give away a bunch of premium picks in the show anyway, but standalone game like this, go get it. But we're not going to dive too deep into this one here. All right, here we go. Chargers 3, 46.5 against the Tennessee Titans. Now, I'm just going to pull up the odds also because I write them down off of what they are off the opener, 3.5 and a 46.5. So I moved a little bit, and here's a spot. And again, easy to jump into the Chargers here. You see crazy offense from Chargers. Obviously, the Miami offense is a little better than Tennessee's. I think this is only going to go up. Sidewise, I really don't like anything. Definitely under 46.5. Sign me up on the under in this one. It actually opened at a 45.5, believe it or not. Got a 45.5 out here. So obviously, though, you get 60 points in the Charger game or whatever they ended up with, total shootout. It's going to go up a bit. I do see some 45.5s out here now. So you may tick down from the opening 46.5. Definitely like the under there. Definitely lean to the under in this one. Here we go. The Pack, 1.5 point dog versus the Falcons, total of 41. I'm seeing actually Green Bay a favorite right now. Oh, we're at the half. Maybe we'll get some more eyes on in the chat. If you're here, hit the like button. Wherever you're watching. I prefer you on the Win and Free Pick page because you can be part of the poll. What team killed your crazy money line parlay today? Poll is posted. If you want to get involved in that. Was it? Who'd you have? Cincinnati today? Maybe had Minnesota taking care of Tampa Bay's terrible. Seattle over the lowly Rams. Was it the Broncos? So that is out there. If you're on, again, come to the Win and Free Pick side there. All right, so you have. Oh, I can't wait to do the Bear Room Chicago podcast I do live with Tooch and Pound It on Friday nights. I said that Bears were trashola. Now, little bit of overreaction here. We go from the Packers to a 1.5 point dog to a Packers to a favorite. Atlanta, I mean, what you do? You hold down a bad Panther team with a rookie quarterback on the road. Again, we talked about this morning. We ran through a couple of their, we threw a bunch of their games. 1s, 2s, dog, favorite, all kind of pick 'em kind of stuff with them. I gotta say, I do lean Green Bay here still. I know, yeah, we got possible. I mean, I don't know if Aaron Jones, he kind of pulled up lame on a one run. He was rubbing his leg. Maybe it's just a cramp. Maybe it's a slight little pull. The Falcons are going to want to run the ball, not to try to make any mistakes. I got to tell you, and I said this when I said take the Packers to win the North. And again, it's not that this isn't a mock on or a dismissing the Lions. They like this kid. He's been in this system. He sat behind a Hall of Famer. I don't think he looked too bad. I think he's the better guy on the field right now. Again, it's flipped. They're a little fave. I don't hate it. Would I look at a little under here as well? Yeah, I mean, listen, a 41 is kind of low. I mean, we're in a dome. You think it would be 47? Lean under, but I do like Green Bay as well here. Oh, look at this one here. The old Colties. Thanks for killing me today. By the way, I split out all day long today with my plays. Texans didn't get there. The Colts, we're on the 1 yard line. We can't get in. Pittsburgh was a bad play. Denver loser for me. Seattle again. Cleveland won. Green Bay, Philly, Tampa, nice win. Houston under. We did have winners. Push with the Philly total. But here's a loser here with the Colts. So you have them coming into Houston as a small little dog, total of 41. What do I have here? I wanted to take the Texans. I think I said that last week. Like, let's grab some Texan action here. I just want to stay away. I was hoping for a backdoor cover in the Texans game. Didn't happen. Under, no doubter for that matchup there. I don't know if I could say that here because the Colts play like, listen, you get a defensive touchdown, you got a quarterback running around. I knew I was in trouble. I watched the guy. I mean, 4th and 1, you can't go a yard. What, they 1 for 5? I mean, where's King D will tell you how bad the Colts played today. Do I want to take the Texans? -1.5. I see a 40 out here now. So I see 40s across the board. There's one random 40.5. So basically 40 from an opener of 41. I can't get involved. Because I don't think the Colts are good. I think the Texans can make a play or two. I think young quarterbacks can make a mistake and force this game to go over. Yeah, this would be a stay away for me. I have zero interest on this game. And I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games posted already for week 2 of NFL football here on Winner Free Picks. Oh, the Bears. Open at a 1.5 point fave. Tampa is now a 2.5 point fave. Total of 44. I mean, I said this. I think I said this today on Midday Money. Take Tampa Bay now as a dog. And people are like, oh, the Bears are winning today. No, the Bears were losing today, and they're losing next week. Josh Fields is terrible. The defense isn't good. The offense isn't good. Tampa Bay, again, not a sexy kind of bunch. They do play defense. I am home. I don't even know. Where are the Bears fans? I got to pull up here. When the last time the Bears went on the road? Have they won lately? Let's see. Oh, let's see. Chicago on the road. Loser to Detroit. Loser at the Jets. Loser at Atlanta. Loser at Dallas. They beat New England on the road. Lose at Minnesota. Lose at the Giants. Lose at Green Bay. Let's go back to the year before that. Lose at Minnesota. Lose at Green Bay. 2-point win at Detroit. Lose at Pittsburgh. 2 points. Lose at Tampa. They won at Vegas. So they got a couple wins here. They got, either way, I don't care. I'm not taking the Bears. You're crazy, Bears fans. Listen, Tampa lines moved up a little bit. I don't care. Take Tampa. Tampa Bay. Chiefs, 2.5 and a 50. I said I was taking the Chiefs the other day. Same with the game coming up here. They go hand in hand. Seattle was a 3. Now it's a 5.5. Now, is that overreaction because Seattle loses? And maybe we'll kind of mix these two together here because it goes to the same thing for me. We saw Kansas City on Thursday night, so the extra rest comes in handy when you're looking to get your best offensive weapon back, who actually catches from the best player in the league, I guess, right? Jags didn't look all that special. I wasn't high on the Jags. That's a little, not it's a sophomore slump, but for the hype of a team that they think's going to come in and beat the Chiefs this year, give me Kansas City at 2.5. The money line, I do have on one side 145 because there's no line posted. Still like KC. Now we're all into Seattle, who lose today versus a Rams team who I think is a 3-win bunch. Well, maybe they're a 5-win bunch. I'm not buying. I'm not buying on the Rams. That being said, Seattle, you lose a couple offensive linemen, already a problem for you. The 5.5 could be justified. As I said, to take the Lions at the 2.5, 3 when it opened after Thursday night. We're talking about it on Friday and Saturday in midday money. I said this is a prime example. People are going to start talking. Seattle wins or loses, it's going to go up because people will say, "Wow, the Lions played they didn't even play good and they still won." And Seattle's not as good as Kansas City, so you think you'd get a better outing. High 5.5. You got no one to blame but yourselves if you don't have Detroit -3. You're the only one to blame because I told you this on Friday to take Detroit. Ravens 3.5 versus the Bengals. Open at 47.5. It is now at a 45.5. I saw. So now, do I? Obviously, I still like under here. Yeah, I mean, I'd still lean under in this matchup here. The Bengals, I wasn't expecting much from today, right? We had the Browns. I think we see a little defense here from both squads. Ravens, come on, not sloppy, but they're the Ravens on offense. I'm not expecting a crazy shootout here. Oh, Dobbins out for the year, right? He's out. That hurts. Mark Andrews could be back. Should be back. How healthy is he? I mean, you miss game one. You're not healthy this year. It's not that, you're not like a healthy guy. Give me the under. Give me the under. And I said this before about the Bengals. This is not the Super Bowl year for the Bengals. It's not happening, folks. No. Next year will be their year. Not this year. The Raiders, 9.5-point dog, 47.5. I was hoping this would be like an 8 when it opened. I think I said this the other day. Because I want to take the Bills. I was hoping it was an 8. It was a 9.5. Do I want to jump on a 9.5? Not particularly. Do I think the Bills win? Yeah. Raiders, huge win. I was expecting them to win today. But the two guys I thought would get the job done. I mean, Garoppolo does his thing. We give up TD late here. I mean, we're up 16-10 or whatever. We can't do. Come on. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Now the Bills, here we are. They roll tomorrow. This line goes to double digits. This is why I was kind of hoping it would be an 8, and then it gets bloated up because we'd have a Raider loss. We got a Raider win. Maybe people believe. I don't believe. Back-to-back road games. Now you're on the East Coast. Definitely leaning towards Buffalo in this one. Before I get to the 4 o'clock games, let's hit the chat. See what's going on in the chat. Chitty chats. Again, here we go. Hit the like button. Support the show. It's free. Super chats. You can super chat in. YouTube premium members, you get picks. There you go for that. Lock it in with the King is in the house. Welcome. Lane says, good evening, Higgs. 4-3-1 today. So far, the NFL up a little money. Can't complain. Take the win and move on. I don't understand. People, I say this all the time. You still $10 on the street, you pick it up. You go 4-3-1, make a little money. Be happy. It's a win. Groovy says, Higgs was right. Fields is trash. Bears are trash. 2-0 for the King with Frisco and under Texans-Ravens. That Texans-Raven one was easy. Frisco in a rout. I was not, listen, hats off to Frisco. I'm not a pretty guy. I got my Sam Darnold ticket. They looked unstoppable in week 1. And we'll talk about them in a second here coming up against with a touchdown coming up here. Frisco is against the Rams. We'll talk about them a little bit in the show. T-Money's in the house. Hello, my brother, chasing my butt as always. Most dogs kill me, but that Ram one was good. With the worst opening day of football I've ever watched in my life. Absolutely terrible. A lot of unders, a lot of ugliness. And T Money, I said this to you, right? You have Ritter, Young, Stroud, Richardson. I mean, young quarterbacks. What kind of ball are you going to get here? You take a preseason game away. Guys don't get reps in the preseason. We're gonna just practice hard and inter squad joint practices. It's terrible. You saw the product today. Kenny Pickett added to the list. Young guy, you know, ugliness, ugliness. You got your game managers and Wilson, Garoppolo, ugly, ugly. Free minds in the house. What do they say? Steelers killed my teaser. Yeah, I was excited. Texted my boy Scoop. I'm like, "Are you kidding me with your squad?" So at least there's still 16 games left. King, what was on your menu, Higgs? And wife, I enjoyed some. So I had, I think my daughter made some buffalo chicken dip, which is fabulous, which is easy to do. You just go buy a roaster, throw in a cup of Frank's Red Hot, thing of cream cheese, nuke it, melt it up. It's fabulous buffalo chicken dip. I did eat some wings, and for dinner she made it was like just chicken breasts in a crock pot, right, to cook them, so pull them apart. It was I think more cream cheese. Like my fat butt needs a block of cream cheese, and then it was a Buffalo Wild Wing garlic parm sauce. So you pour that bottle in, like 3/4 of it, leave a little bit, and you fill it with milk to add a little cream, and dump it in a crock pot, let it cook. It was really good. So it was like a garlic parm uh, pulled chicken. It was like pulled chicken. It was fabulous. And she made some rigatoni. And I just had a piece of ice cream cake left over from Father's Day. I hide it in the freezer from the kids. They're not having my ice cream cake. David says, "How bad are the Giants?" The Giants are so bad. We're going to talk about them going into 4 o'clock action. How we'll take them next week, especially off a game like this that we're watching right now. And I sort of like the Giants today, right? I was like, I kind of lean Giants here, 3.5. I'd lean Giants. Again, I got to pull the Randy White helmet over here, but so Jets money line versus Cowgirls next week. Most likely, right? Because the Cowboys are going to have what 40-0, 40-3 win on their hands today. The Jets are going to get blown out tomorrow. The Cowboy line will go from 3 to 4.5, and yeah, the Jets next week probably right. Makes sense. Moneyline Markel is in the house. Maurice's Chargers defense wasn't good. Miami offense is amazing. McDaniels is really good. I like the Tennessee coaching mismatch. Hold on a second. See, I like the Tennessee. I think Tennessee could coach. I like their coach. They got a good defensive line, linebackers. The corner stink. They'll be in trouble here. He can coach. The problem is he got Tannehill. I mean, they kicked 5 field goals. I mean, this isn't 1986 football. You got to put the ball in the end zone. And the Miami offense is only as good as again. My problem with Miami offense, and I was going over their schedule. I'm like, oh, what we got coming up in week 3? I do kind of like Miami in week 3 at home, 3-point faves over the Broncos. I like them in that spot. I do. I'm not going to lie to you. I like them in that spot. It's can Tua stay healthy? I've been saying it all along, Maurice. And how can you like the coach of? Oh, this is McDaniels is for Miami. Yeah, I mean the Chargers coach is terrible. I can't stand this coach. Miami offense is good. They got a good team. I want to bet on them. I'm worried about the quarterback. Team Kilby was Pittsburgh today. Vote in the chat. Let's see. So far, it looks like the Seahawks are winning the poll right now. Seahawks winning the poll today. I didn't put the Steelers in because they were like a dog. I was trying to go with a favorite. How people are just going to bet faves. Marie says I did Steelers Brown parlay and Broncos Bears parlay. Yikes! Why would you take the Bears? Again, who keeps liking the Bears? You got family members who work for the Bears? King D, my Colts put up a fight. Assembles by Dion. I thought it was a lose. I saw 31-21. I'm like, oh my goodness. Then I saw they had like they were in the first and goal from like the 5 or something. I thought, all right, I'm gonna get a little back door here. It'd be wonderful. Second half started here. Tomorrow, I only bet one favorite today. San Fran money line. Everything else was dogs. There you go. How you know? But I mean, it's that was probably kind of a mixed day, depending on the dogs you took. You know, I mean, it was a mixed bag of dogs. We had some dogs cash, some dogs did it. Moneyline Markel says it's a pass. What game's a pass, Moneyline Markel? I also got killed in my parlays with UT San Antonio, Police San Antonio. I'm back. Here we go. I have what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9 college football for Saturday. I got UTSA again, -10.5. I'm on them again. Third time in a row. Third time's a charm. Fingers crossed for that disaster. Let's finish up these comments so I get back to the 4 p.m. action. Money on Michael says on the Packers on Falcons. He says pass on that game. Yeah, I could do that. Marie says Chiefs money line in Seattle +5. I'm with you on the Chiefs. Seattle, I don't know. I mean, if I got offensive linemen out, Detroit could bring some pressure. T-Mike says, any team surprise you? Are they good or bad? Again, it's tough. You know, when you lose offensive linemen in Seattle, that's a tough loss. I mean, them, the Rams winning, I guess. Shock. I had to. I don't know if I say Arizona scoring points because it's Washington. I'm not high on Washington. No, I mean, I'm gonna say the Steelers being as bad as they were today was probably surprising to me. That was surprising to me. Under the Texans and who they got, Indy. I mean, I'm not running to bet it because I could see somebody scoring 30 here with turnovers. Somebody says I'd be all over the Colts of Texans in Arizona could burn this season. You're over the Colts and you like the over there? Michael B's in the house. Whatever day, if the Giants under hits 46.5, then I'll break even today. The thing that is the most upsetting is that I did not bet the Raiders. Listen, I didn't watch a game. I see a late cover. It is what it is. Dating Morris, how's your week going so far? Nothing. I mean, if I get the under here, what just happened here? Is a fumble? What happened in Dallas game? I need the under here to have a 6-5 day. And with the Kansas City win, I'll be 7-5. I mean, not sexy, but I hit tomorrow's game. 8-5 week one. I'll take it. It's a win's a win. I don't throw my nose up at wins, Dan. I take the money. Stop Joe's in the house. Overall, good day. Hopefully, it was up for you. Not loving next week's card off initial view. I kind of like some of the stuff. There's a lot of ugliness for sure. I mean, you got Tampa and the Bears, Green Bay and the Falcons, Indy and Texans. You got a lot of trash working there. I need the Cowboys to work this clock here. I mean, I got a total in this game at 46.5. Come on. Michael B. Ron Mexico is in this. I don't know if we were going to get there, but we're down 5 with Pollard. Dallas has 33 points. They'll probably drop it. Yeah. I mean, we can't, unless we pitch a shutout, we need Pollard to score here. This is why I don't do fantasy, Mike. Because I got the under 46.5. I don't need Dallas to punch in Pollard 3 times. I mean, he just scored here. I don't, how many touchdowns I need? I got 33 points. We're a minute into the third quarter. That's a loser for me. Moneyline Markel. I mean, this game is ending 44-24. Like, the Giants are going to put up 21 points in the fourth quarter. Lions a stomp on them. I tend to agree there. Team money lands laying anything is almost enough to make me giggle. Moneyline Markel, no Seattle money line for you. Brio's in the house. Welcome. Cannot believe the Brewers lost. They had no hitter through 9 in a 2-run league going to bottom 11. Yeah, I saw the no hitter. I was like, wow. Markel, I want to be on the Bills. I take the Bills now. That was meant for Maurice. Don Perez. The Giants stink. I love Buffalo chicken dip. Yeah, it's fabulous. Tua, as long as he's on depth chart, yeah, I mean, he's excellent. when he's out there. Markel said I already bet tomorrow 1.5 on the Bills. Who's this? Already bet tomorrow 1.5 for first five. What are we talking about? Orioles. Bills or Jets. I like the Bills tomorrow. Rob Mexico just took the lead. We are going to win. Hopefully we win. Maybe nice. It's only week one. Let's get to the 4 o'clock action and we can get on with our nights and happy Monday. Giants here, 5.5 at 38.5. Give me the Giants at 5.5. They started out terrible here. What they have, a blocked field goal, interceptions, missed field goals, whatever they got going on here. Now, there's all types of nonsense. A catch to a fumble to an int. I don't even know what's going on. Well, they look terrible. I'll tell you what, though. Coming off an embarrassment on national TV, sign me up. Because I like to coach. And Arizona, I don't care what we saw out of them in Washington against the commies and that whole clown organization. Please bring back the Redskins. Giants next week. Might be my favorite game next week. I said this week Tampa Bay was my favorite game. Giants might be my favorite game next week. San Fran and the Rams, 6.5. This is like a 7 now, too, by the way. If you want the Rams, wait. I just think they did their thing. Do you want to get in front of the Niners? Back-to-back on the road? I get it. Division, road. You don't want to lay points on the road against division opponents. I don't know. 31-14, 24-9, 27-24, 31-10, 23-20, 24-16, 34-31, 27. I mean, this is not vintage Rams teams here. I mean, I got to do Frisco. I kind of like the over because Stats Patford is the guy who's gonna when it's 30-10, he's gonna punch one in late, to put the game over or something. That's how he rolls. Washington 3.5, 41.5 Denver. Give me the under in this game here. I like the under. Washington I think is not that good. The offensive problems still rearing their heads in Denver. Yeah, I will take a little under action here for Denver. Jets at 3 and a 46.5 Dallas. So what we're seeing Dallas destroy the other New Jersey team, and now the other New Jersey team plays tomorrow night. They are from New Jersey, folks. By the way, I will never call them New York Jets. I'll call them the Jersey Jets, Jersey Giants. Bad spot for Dallas Packers. Like, you're going to come in off a game where you're going to win. What do you got? You're going to put 50 up today? Like, just run out the clock. Start taking ease. And the Jets are going to lose tomorrow. And so this line will get inflated. Tim said, Jets money line. I think you have to go with Jets because I think the Jets lose tomorrow. And Dallas is off of shellacking. And they just pummeled somebody on Sunday Night Football that I already watched. Overreactions. San Fran. Sunday Night Football, Miami -2, 45 to Patriots. Impressed by the Patriots scoring some points. They got that early. I thought it was over. But it's a Belichick team. That's what they do. They come back in it to the end. Listen, we get totally nice weather here. I'm going to lean to the over on this Sunday night game. Right now, I have nothing on this game. Lean over, though. I'm going to lean to the over. I think again, 2 is healthy. Watch out. Back to the comments real fast before we get to a double header. Mike Lehman's coming in. Is this the Mike Lehman? I know you. This is the Mike Lehman I know. Good to see you, Mike. Last time the Jets played Dallas in the 4 p.m. slot, they beat them outright. Give me my Jets. When was that? Now I got to go to the Jets matchup. Oh, 2019. Big game. 24-22. Yes. Yes. Sam Darnold leading the way. 338 yards. Dobbins out for the year. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Monday Night Football. Saints Panthers. This is a site pick. It's already up on the site, and this is a YouTube channel pick. So if you subscribe to the YouTube channel for $4.99, this pick is already posted. It's posted earlier. It's actually posted before these games. Browns and Steelers, though. I haven't bet this game, and I got to tell you, I want to take the Browns here, and I would have taken them. I would have felt better taking the Browns before watching the game today because the Steelers just looked absolutely terrible. And I mean, is Pickett just gonna? He's still young. He's still young. I want to lean Browns. I do. I do. Why do I think this line's gonna flip over to a pick 'em? People just bet the Steelers home. I was a believer in the Steelers. I said Steelers today. I was on the Steelers +3. I said, folks, you're going. What are you doing? You're upset. You're taking the Steelers. It's a pick 'em. Could have them at +3. Didn't make a difference. They got their butts kicked. I want to take the Browns. I want to take the Browns. Take the Browns. Take the Browns. Michael B says if the over is going to hit the Cowboys, they're going to have to do it all by themselves. Well, no, because there's going to be some just garbage nonsense at the end where the Giants are going to put up 14 points or something. I don't know. Like the was Dryer. Yes, you see who it is up there? It says there's. I don't like posting curse words in here, Dryer, but yes, yes, that's what we are. Mike the Mush. He calls it. Look at this. We got the mushes out. So those are those. Those are the picks for the week. Favorite one in the show. I'm gonna say the Giants. The Giants would probably be my favorite pick for the Look at Line show tonight. Just cause look at this utter disaster here. Look at this utter disaster. What do we got? 3rd and 13, 3rd and 12. Where are they at? How were they on their own 35-yard line? We need a nice sack. Clock keeps running. Great if this game ends like 39 to 6 or something. Another sack. Are you kidding me? Dallas looks like the doomsday defense in 92 or 78. Giants off of this debacle, I'm laying it. Let's wrap up the comments so we'll get out of here. But then Michael says, give me the under in the Browns game. Again, the Browns can score, and Pittsburgh did not look good. Lane says Cleveland +1. I get down with that. Yes, locking in with the King. He's like unders. So that's a 43.5. I see. The thing is, tackle, please. We don't need them to break away here. I can see Watson and Cleveland putting up like 30 something. And as bad as Pitt plays, can they get a couple? And all of a sudden, this is into the 50s. I think I said the Browns are for real. I said what? Take the Browns to win the North. Richie P. How about week 1, boys? Listen, Rich, don't come in here jinxing them. It's still early. Giants are going nowhere fast. They look terrible. No overreactions game 1. No. I mean, it's not. I mean, you see a performance like this, I'm coming in. I don't care what team it is right now. I'm coming in on them next week. Richie P hitting the like button. Thank you, Richie P. King D saying hello to Moneyline Markel. He's close with Moneyline Markel. King D. Bleh, he's laughing at it. Same Giants. Yeah, bad right out of the bed. Almost had him. Almost didn't count. We didn't even cover. Is this a Sunday night staple? This show rocks. 6 knows. Lehman, it is a staple. And how the hell you been, bro? You still working? Retire yet? What are you doing? Sunday night, halftime. Look at lines. Every Sunday night at halftime, Michael. And I do midday money 7 days a week during the day. Noon Eastern. Mike, be safe out there. Rod Mexico, baby. Yes. The Rod Mexico football team. I thought Texas was good. I I thought we'd get the back door. I don't like betting dogs when I think it's just gonna be a backdoor, Nate. But it's anything under 10, I think I got a shot of winning outright. Right? I mean, you're a turnover away from being down like 6 to 9 points, and you get a turnover to touchdown, and you're right there to win outright. Whether you lose by 2 or 3, you're there. But even at this number, I, I figured we're going to get defense from both teams, a lot of running. Let's not put our rookie out there. Lamar's coming to a new coordinator. Worst case, I thought we were going to score a touchdown and make it like 22-17 or something at the end, or 24. Like, I thought we were going to get inside the number at the end. We had like 3 minutes left. I'm like, perfect. We got a rookie, 2-minute drill. Let's go down the field. Not meant to be. Lock it in with the king. Have a good night. Richard P. No jinx. Stack hasn't lost. Stop with this. Listen. May not lose. You might. This kind of talk is going to cost me the total here. Richie, come on. Come on. Killing me. All right. Michael, good night to you. Got to go run a few miles. My fat butt has been on the couch all day. It happens. Go out. Hopefully it's a nice night over there. All right. I'll leave up the best play of my of the show right now. I'm out of here. Happy Sunday. Appreciate everybody watching. I'm going to take the headset off, but I should probably end the stream first.